Hi everyone. So I'm at the storage. So this week has not been too good at all. Um, Yesterday was like the worst day for like DoorDash and stuff. It was like raining. Uh, People were making fun of me and shit at the store, and it's like I'm just tired of this. I'm just tired of this little this thing I'm in right now. It's like I'm in a dark cloud, and everything just keeps falling. It just keeps raining. It just keeps. And I just got a letter the other day, that same day, and I knew it was coming. It was just a matter of time. I was telling you guys I was on Social Security. They denied me. I had to do an appeal so I can try to continue paying for my place. But yeah, they had that fine letter in there saying you have to pay this money back if we turn you down again. And that's exactly what happened. So I owe. Just got the letter yesterday. And let me see if I can show you without showing my address. See what that number is. It's $6,796 for overpayment. Because I did an appeal to keep the Social Security going because I had to. I wasn't working then. And I was collecting Social Security since 2010. I was basically sheltered, what I mean, just doing my thing with YouTube. That's why you guys ain't been getting videos. That's why you haven't been getting the sweet side of me, just that laid back, more like, fuck it, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. That's still who I am. But you infuse that with reality and what you got to do to survive. It kind of tears you down. And I'm not saying it's tearing me down, but physically and mentally, it kind of has been. But it's making me a stronger person because now I realize I got to take care of myself. I have to figure out what I'm going to do to not allow these people to come after my assets, because now they're talking about if I don't pay this money back, they're going to come after my assets and all that stuff. It's the government, right? So I got an appointment next month for them to determine how much money I'm going to be paying back. And I'm not even employed, so it's like there's only so much I can pay back at once. And that's a big number right there. I'm barely making $100 off of DoorDash right now. Yesterday was like a really bad day. It was raining. People were making fun of me at the store. I'm trying to survive. Almost got into an accident the other day because it was raining and couldn't see anything because my car doesn't have a defroster. So the reason I'm here at the stores right now is because, like I just said, it's not picking up with DoorDash. The Shift Smart thing's not happening. I'm going to try to see if I can just start my own business. I'm going to get my t-shirt press. And problem is, where I live right now, my aunt's place is like really old. It's only got 2-prong outlets. And those can't handle up to 1500 watt. My t-shirt press, I believe, is like 1500 watts. So I'm going to have to get a generator, set it up outside, and just start printing out shirts. And I'm just going to put them everywhere I can. So if you guys are interested in a shirt, it's going to be like, I'm going to start off with like 10 different designs. But there'll be videos on that. I'm just tired of this inconsistency of, putting out videos. Usually, when I was back at the trawler, I was putting out videos, a lot. I was a little bit more consistent than I am now. But I think you can understand why I haven't been able to give you guys content. And I want to thank you guys. Everybody's been sticking around, and the newer subscribers. But I'm getting ready to put out videos a lot more consistently, because then, if that'd be a little bit of content, you know, showing you guys how these t-shirts made or whatever. I'm just gonna set it up in the backyard, and maybe that'll give you like maybe a video every 2 to 3 days. So yeah, I'm just here to get the t-shirt press. Then I gotta get a generator, gotta get a table, and hopefully that'll allow me to try to get my own business going, and then that'll be a little bit more money, you know, I can. So just in case, you know, if they say, you know, I gotta pay $500 a month, I might be able to combat that, you know what I mean, and not lose, you know, my car or whatever, you know, because these people are gonna try to come after my assets, you know, all for something that wasn't even my goddamn fault. I'll never apply for Social Security disability ever again in my life. I ain't knocking anybody else. Some people are really disabled and they're getting fucked over. So that's it. I'd rather die than have to ever apply for that ever again. So anyway, enough of that. I'm about to get started. So hope you guys are doing good. And yeah, I feel pretty good. I feel good because I'm getting ready to just start hustling. I'm about to figure this out. I'm gonna figure out how to sell these t-shirts, how to get them out there, how to get a business going. I even thought about getting a box truck, like a beat up box truck or something. I was looking up videos. You got people making $1,000 a day for junk removal. I'm physically fit, I can do it. So that's something I planned on doing. I was looking at a truck for $1,000, and it's something I still might have to do. But we're gonna see how this t-shirt thing go first. So, because if that ain't gonna work, I'm gonna do everything I possibly can, put on every single website. I'm gonna get out, try to go to places where maybe I can see if I can get into their store, whatever it takes. If I do everything I possibly can and it just doesn't work, then I'll consider getting a freaking box truck, a beat up box truck, and just use it for junk remover, helping loading, you know, somebody's furniture, whatever I got to do to get, like, you know, money, you know. Because this ain't doing it. This ain't doing it. So, alright, enough of that. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out, stay cool. Stay tuned because I'm going to be more consistent with videos. I'm tired of not being consistent. So, because it's just dreadful that, it's just dreadful to me the longer I continue to go like this. It's like, if I continue to go like this, you guys aren't going to be getting videos for maybe one a month, maybe one a month, and I'm still getting subscribers, so that tells me people like my content. So thank you. I'm not giving up. I'm not going to give up on myself. I'm not going to give up on you guys. I promise you that. I'm not going to allow these people to tear me down, or this fucked up government of a system, and just people in society in general. Fuck that. So, peace out. Stay cool. Stay tuned for the next one. Coming soon. Alright. I tried. I don't know why I just didn't ask first. It's not gonna work. So I gotta go to plan B. And I kind of feel relieved because she said it's gonna make a lot of noise, and you know, she's kind of scared about the, you know, gas and all that stuff. And I don't blame her, it's her place. So I'm getting an RV. I'm about to move. I'm gonna go ahead and it's the only way I'm gonna be able to get back to my fucking life. Things I want to do. I want to be able to work my music in the RV. I can make you guys videos. So the plan is, I'm gonna have to continue to work and do DoorDash and ShipSmart if possible. That means I'm gonna have to the RV parked at a storage that's gonna allow me to be able to. I'm gonna have to put the van in storage too, because you ain't gonna want it to just be there. That's 3 different payments for storage, possibly. I might be able to turn into 2 if they'll allow me to basically be able to put the RV there and move it in and out like every day, because I'm gonna have to use that RV to sleep in, right? It ain't gonna be every single day, because you don't need that much money to survive an RV, except for mostly gas, right? So maybe that's 4 or 5 days a week on DoorDash, and maybe ShipSmart if that's even a possibility. And don't forget the t-shirt business. I can hook the generator up in there, and I can start printing out t-shirts and all that stuff. And you guys let me know. I know it probably sounds like a retarded idea for some people, but look around. All these people, they got 9 to 5s. They got, they got families. I got nobody but myself and you guys. So why the fuck do I want to be stuck up in a box anyway? Being stuck here with people that just ain't even nice in this area. They ain't nice at all. So that's the plan. I feel relieved because I just want to get my own space. You know what I mean? It makes sense going from a trailer park to a motorhome. You know what I'm saying? More mobile. You know what I mean? So that's what it's getting ready to be. You guys can be on the lookout for me for an RV. Maybe something that works. It don't even matter. You guys know I know how to work on shit. So that's the direction this life is headed. I think I'm going to feel a lot better once I get myself in that situation where I can start trying to learn how to survive a whole different kind of way. You got over 500,000 people living in RVs full time because of what's going on in this country. The price of living going up and everything. People losing their, Social Security and benefits. So that's where I'm headed. I already told my dad about it, and I think he understood. So yep, that's where we headed. So be on the lookout. The next video unfortunately ain't gonna be, I'm gonna try not to take too long with stuff, but it'll probably be more like maybe looking at RVs and stuff like that, or something like that. So I still don't have the internet here, but I might not need it now, because the whole purpose was get internet so that I can make videos for you guys, because I had downloaded an app for the phone, for the cell phone, so I can kind of still edit videos and cut it. It's pretty cool. I forgot what the name is, but yep, I feel so relieved. I'm just ready to get out of here. This neighborhood is just when you can sense and people just aren't nice, you just don't belong. That's what I feel here, and I'm stuck here. But not for long. RV, you can move. If you got a problem somewhere, you can move. Yeah, it costs money for gas and everything, but I'm a hustler. I'm about to figure it out. So, and my dad was telling me they can really only come after your taxes and stuff like that. And he was telling me they was telling me something about if you got 2 cars, so that means they only gonna be going after one. But yes, of course, I'm gonna try to pay them back. Little as 10 a month if possible. So I'm so fucking excited. You guys don't even know. I'm ready to. I'm gonna go drop off the stuff back to the storage. The t-shirt press right here. Got my printer equipment. So, all right. Any suggestions? Whatever you feel about this video. There'll probably be a couple comments. Hopefully, I don't know, but I always answer back. So, and yeah, I'm able to take constructive criticism, but my mind's made up. I know what's best for me. So this ain't a healthy place for me. It's just not. So, all right, peace out. Stay cool. Stay tuned for the next one. Really getting excited. So, all right, peace. I got to do DoorDash once I get this stuff dropped off. Try to make whatever I can make tonight. So